would you like a 50 round magazine rifle and scope package that is accurate to 60 metres for £70 UK? Hello and welcome to AAR on Air. Today I do indeed have a rifle combo that meets that introductory claim, and for only £70 UK. Today's review is a bit of fun, but with a serious twist to it. It is the Daisy Powerline 880 combo kit. I don't know about a combo kit, but it does come as a kit. It is a pump action, fun plinker, but with a few twists to it. This is really a great gun to start the kids off with, and will be just as at home with your mates on a sunny day outside having some competitive fun, or just passing a few hours yourself and bringing a smile to your face. Stats and walk around then. It is 960mm long, which is around 37 3/4 inches, and just about moves the scales to show a super light 1480 grams or 3 1/4 pounds, including the fitted 4x15 scope. Yes, it's predominantly plastic to make it that lightweight. The barrel is naturally steel, and believe it or not, there is rifling to it. No, it's not huge or some kind of cold hammer forged specific twist rate that you would find on a high-end rifle, but nonetheless it has a twist to it to aid accuracy. It has front and rear open sights, but has a fun 4x15 adjustable scope added. Now this scope is probably the thinnest tube I've seen, and don't look for holdover or hold under points in the reticle. Indeed, don't even think you're getting any particular high grade glass in it. But it works, and yes, it has distortion around the edges, but who cares? The stock is plastic with a stippled grip to the front and the grip itself in a faux wood design, but feels more than comfortable. Now don't forget, I'm reviewing this on its own merits rather than comparing it to some £2,000 high-end rifle. And it is a real surprise. The trigger, whilst a plastic blade, is two-stage and not bad at all. The safety is in front of that trigger and is a push-through item from right to left or left to right to lock the trigger. Now you can't apply it if it isn't cocked, and moreover, if you haven't put the bolt all the way forward, you still won't be able to fire it. Now let's get to the really important part. You see, this is dual ammo. You can use either BBs, and there is a 50 round magazine type system on this, or you can single load pellets, and this is also pump action, and the more pumps you give it, the higher the power. So if it's a single pump firing BBs, then the kids are going to have about as much power as a Nerf gun, and hence a lot safer than some other rifles. However, if you decide to give it a slack handful of pumps, then up goes the power. Let's have a look at how this works. Firstly, you need to pull back on that side bolt. Then you can start pumping, and you can drop in your preferred ammo in a single shot tray manner, and then put the bolt forward and you're ready to fire. Alternatively, you can pop in up to 50 rounds of steel BBs into the gate on the left hand side. I say steel because there's a magnet that picks them out to load them. The gate is on the left hand side, as I've already said. Then just close it up. Then each time you pull back on that side bolt, it will magnetically lift a BB into the breech, ready for you. If you're concerned about the rifling of the barrel, then ideally you'll need to stick to shooting lead pellets. So let's look a little closer at the power levels, shall we? Now, I shot BBs and 8.44 grain pellets to see if there was a difference, and I tried a sample including 3, 5, 8, 10, 15 and 20 pumps, which is about as much exercise than I would normally do in a week. But in the interests of science, and these were the results. Basically, pellets give you more power than BBs per pump, and you seem to top out at around 20 pumps on power. With that info under our belts, let's get it out on the range and see what this lightweight, this tiny little Daisy can do, shall we? The Daisy Powerline 880. Do you know what? I love when we get hold of these things because they are just so much fun. Now, this one, not only is it a pump action so you can get the power up, it's also BB or pellet. And it comes with a telescopic sight. I use the term loosely, but with fun and a bit of love, because it's terrific. I mean, it wasn't that far off. Stuff like that was about all you saw on sniper rifles in World War II. So we shouldn't really laugh about it, should we? It's plastic, predominantly plastic. It has got spiral barrel on it, and it's pump action. But to get it to work, the first thing you've got to do is pull back on the side bolt. Once you've done that, then you can pump away. That's not exactly exciting television, is it? But anyway, there you go. Once you've done that, you have a choice of either BBs, steel BBs, or pellets. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the pellets in. Now, it is a little fiddly to actually put the pellets in because it's not a big gate for you to be able to get it in, but you can do it. There is then a safety that you can put on which locks the trigger, push back and you're in fire again, and the whole thing is just a bit of fun with a poisonous hang glider having a go at me. Whole thing is a bit of fun, and it's actually got more power than you think if you're pumping it. Now, if kids can pump that hard, then you would hope that they're old enough to be more sensible, and obviously they still need an adult supervision. But you can have them just on a couple of pumps, 2 or 3 pumps, something like that, and it will give enough power to get a BB or whatever downrange for them to have some fun on some tin cans. Now I'm going to try this out, first of all at 30 meters and see what it can do. I've put about 15 pumps in it, and I'm going to try and do that to keep it consistent and see just how accurate it is. We're asking it to do way more than is fair because it's a plinking tool at the end of the day. But we were playing with this the other night, me, the daughter, son-in-law, the whole lot. We were all having a whale of a time, and we were actually shooting right down the bottom of the range, and we were hitting at 60 meters. We were hitting tin plates down there. So it's only fair, I thought, that we actually try and put a group together and see just if it is that accurate. It is only 4 times magnification on the scope, so you're not seeing an awful lot, and it's not letting an awful lot of light in on a 15. So it's worth a go though, isn't it? And any excuse for a laugh. I'm not being serious at all. Here we go. And if you're curious as to why I've actually got the spotter scope set up on the desk here, it's simply because the magnification in this scope is so small, I am actually struggling to see where it's hit on the target. Obviously, there is no magnification. Sorry, there is no focusing on this, it's just a fixed focus, and I'm not quite sure at what distance it is actually fixed focus at, because I can't seem to see at all, and I'm not keeping a count here, am I? Oh dear. Shall we go at that and hope it's done it? We did try it with BBs, not quite as accurate as you'd expect. Goes faster, but no more power because obviously they're lighter. I suppose the only thing is, it's probably more exercise than I've had in a week. It's like one of the old bull workers. Can you remember those things? Crikey me, I'm going back a bit now. Yeah, so it does take your breath away, it gets your pulse rate up. So you'd think the more you do it, the less accurate you're actually going to be. My advice would be get somebody else pump it up if you can find some sucker. There we go. What's that, about 5 shots, something like that. I'm starting to get a blister, to be honest. Let's go and see just exactly what that's done. 30 metres, it's probably actually nearer 35. I don't think that is bad at all from what is essentially, some people would call a toy. I wouldn't go as far as calling it a toy because it's going down there at some speed, to be perfectly honest. It's probably going down, shooting a 177 pellet at about 2.2 speed. So you don't want to mess about with these things, not when you've got them pumped up fully. That I don't think is bad at all. I think that is more than respectable for this. And if you have a go with it, your first feel is it's just a piece of nothing. Then you start shooting it and you think, actually no, this is more serious than it purports to be. It is pretty good. So next thing, I'm going to try and shoot down at 50 metres. There's a plate down there at 50 metres. I'm going to see if I can hit that plate at 50 metres. And then there is another one right down the bottom at around 60, just over 60 metres, and we'll see if we can hit that as well. I mean, it's ridiculous, isn't it? From a little pump-up plastic rifle. But we're going to give it a go. Let's see if we can do it. 50 metres. I can barely see it with this scope. Yes! And it goes down there at such a pace. It really does go down there at such a pace. Don't underestimate this. I'm a little out of breath, but here we go. Just over 60 metres. The Daisy Powerline 880. And a Powerline is probably the right word for it, to be honest. Yes, it's going to be made in China. I think it's imported under Daisy. I think Daisy have got through BSA or Crosman or whatever. It's irrelevant, really. It's stronger than you think, considerably stronger than you think. This one's had a bit of hammer and it just keeps coming up and doing what it's supposed to do. So do I like it? Yes, I like it. For 70 quid. That's an evening's entertainment for the whole family, really. The only thing is you can do it again and again and again. And if you've got a nice day like this, or if you've got a nice evening, which we've had some beautiful ones, to come out with the kids, get away from the television and just have a play, I can't fault it. I like it. I like it a lot. Back to the studio. How much fun is that? We did actually spend an evening with the kids. Well, they're nearly 30. All having a go, and everyone had a real laugh, hitting targets out to 60 metres, with a cheer going up each and every time we hit them, and some of them we were doing freestanding. At £70 UK, this is a great opportunity to have some fun out in the fresh air, or just lose yourself out blasting cans or targets. This has got to be there with the most smiles per pound in the airgun world at the moment. I would suggest you check this one out. As you probably realise, I enjoyed this one, but so did the rest of the AAR family. Hopefully you've enjoyed it too. If so, please give us the old thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. Feel free to share and click the alarm notification bell. Check out the AAR On Air website for merch, chat, and of course those amazing competitions from time to time. A big thank you to Vector Air for their help with this one. And of course, the biggest thanks goes out to you guys for watching and supporting the channel. Please stay safe and shoot safe. And hopefully you can join me next time. Bye for now. It's so much fun.